So many people are looking for ways to avoid using the tumble dryer and to save money during the cost of living crisis. Tumble dryers cost a huge amount of money to run, so it's only right that you should look for different ways to dry your washing. But if you just leave your washing as is, to dry naturally, you've got two problems. First of all, yes, it will dry absolutely fine, but where's the moisture from the clothes going to go? It's got to go somewhere. It doesn't just disappear, and this is going to cause a build-up within the house, and it's going to lead to condensation and damp problems, as well as that dangerous issue of mold that can cause health problems too. The other issues that a lot of people notice is that initially everything dries absolutely fine. But as the weeks and months go by, it takes longer and longer for the clothes to dry. Maybe the first lot dries in half a day. Then as you go on, the next lot dries in 1 day. Then the next lot dries in 2 days. And as you get deeper into winter, you're drying more and more washing, and you find that it takes longer and longer for washing to dry, until you get to the stage whereby your clothes haven't dried after 4 or 5 days, and they start to smell again, and you have to wash them all over again. This is because as we get deeper and deeper into winter, and it gets colder outside, we naturally want to keep our windows closed to keep that warmth in. This means we're not ventilating our homes. That moisture that's coming off the clothes has nowhere else to go. It gets trapped in the house. The humidity in the house gets higher and higher, and there's no reason why the clothes would want to dry. And you get stuck with these damp clothes saying, I've got no incentive to dry. The house is damp anyway. Why should I dry? And they stay wet. And you end up with damp, musty clothes that just need to be re-washed again. So what's the best way to get these clothes dry? To stop you from having to use the tumble dryer and to save you money? Well, first things first, before you get the clothes out of the washing machine, put it on an extra spin. Get rid of any excess water in the washing machine itself. Then, when you actually stack the clothes on the area itself, put the smaller items at the bottom, the larger items at the top. Don't overcrowd it so the air can get in between the clothes. Then what you need to do is take your Miko dehumidifier. That will extract the moisture out of the air. It goes into the tank and controls the whole problem. Position your clothes area and then set up your Miko dehumidifier so that it's end on to the area. This way, the clothes will dry faster. Then what I would do is halfway through the dry, I turn it around to continue the process from the other side. I would expect these clothes to dry in a maximum of 6 hours. The smaller the room, the faster the clothes will dry. You can dry them even faster with this secret weapon down here. And that's getting one of our Miko fans involved as well. And I've just got it oscillating up and down, so it's pushing air through the clothes. If you think about it, if you were doing this outside, you would do it on a day that was dry, warm, and windy. And that's what we're recreating here. We've got airflow going from both the dehumidifier and the fan in order to recreate that windy day. And of course, the dehumidifier is providing that dry element and providing that little bit of warmth around the clothes as well. This is an incredibly cheap way to dry your clothes efficiently and quickly without having to spend a huge amount of money. And it's also softer on the clothes, as opposed to that harsh heat that you get from the tumble dryer. All round a winner that looks after your clothes, looks after your house, and looks after your wallet. Let us know how you get on social media and send us details of how quickly you can dry your clothes. And let's start saving money together.